Oh, right on the beat, my friends. Good evening, everybody. I am back, my friends. And we're going to be doing some more Steam NextFest demos tonight. I have a couple lined up here. Hopefully everything goes okay tonight. I have gotten my seasonal vaccinations, so I'm hoping they don't kick in until tomorrow. Because given my recent track record with them, it's been rough, but we're doing good so far. So, oh my friends, all right. Let us pop in here and start to look at what we're going to look at. So tonight, so last night we looked at, what did we look at? We looked at Star Survivor, which I put the video out for that today. I rendered it last night. I think I'll render Rush Rally 3 tonight, overnight, and put that out tomorrow. Mile High Taxi, we'll see. I think I might not post that video. I have to think about it a little bit more, because there's going to be plenty of videos to put out there, and this one was one of those where it was just like way too early, it feels like, to really critique it. Evil Wizard, so I looked through some more, and I was looking at, I think Evil Wizard is one, and the Adventurer's Domain Online, which I have no idea what these are all about. So those are two additional ones that I found as I was going through Steam last night. But I think tonight, I'm going to take a look at Aetherian: The Last Battle. I might drop in the first Racer demo just to see what it's like. And, I do want to get to Manor Lords, because I've heard really good things about it. So it actually might be more like we'll do Aetherian and Manor Lords, because if I get into Manor Lords, which it sounds like it's a really good thing, I might do a longer look at it. But let's do Aetherian first here. They've already got that set up and ready to go here in the old overlay. So cool beans here. I'll be recording, and just so those of you on the stream are aware, as per usual, I'm going to be recording these for the YouTubes. It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be put on the YouTubes. It depends on how I feel about the recording when I'm done with it. But because of that, you'll hear me do my intro and outro for the YouTube video, but I'll still continue streaming afterwards. So, you know, just be aware. If I'm saying goodbye, it's not because I'm saying goodbye to you guys yet. You'll know when the stream is ending, because I'll have my stream ending thing on. Anyway, my friends, let us get into this. So I have not launched this game at all, so I want to take a look at it and maybe get into the options menu if it has one, and then we'll come at it from a recording perspective. Hopefully. I'm curious what it's going to do at the beginning here, though. Are we going to get like a title drop or something? I want to see if it does like a title drop or something, so I know for the recording. Because one of the things I always try to do is have something that's going to have something recorded that I can use for the thumbnail on YouTube. And a lot of these demos and stuff don't have title screens, and so it makes it really hard sometimes to get a good thumbnail that, you know, conveys the game. You know, we're doing like a little fly through here. All right, so Oh, there we go. Okay. So it does have a proper title screen. And options. Excellent. Let's see what the audio sounds like. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. Next there. This has the opposite. This has the opposite problem of the game last week, where it was like, here's you had to turn the volume all the way down to like 11%. This one's like barely having to touch it here. Key bindings. I'm going to turn camera shake off because that usually doesn't do so well for people watching it. I don't usually mind it, but when it gets recorded, it just adds more potential for like bitrate foibles and stuff. Player movement. Jump is espace. So I'm guessing that's space. Run is maj. I'm gonna guess that's control. I don't know. And move forward is Z. What? Forward, backward, Z and S. What? Isn't it WASD? ZSQD. Oh, this must be... Oh, that's terrible. Okay, this must be a different keyboard layout. This must be, instead of a QWERTY layout, it's probably, oh god, what is that other one? Yeah. I forget the trying to think of what the other keyboard layout is. It's like got a name and I can't think of it right now. That's gonna be a problem. Language is English. I think well, jump space is fine. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, as soon as I did something, it popped over to WASD. Ah. Okay. Well, that's good. So it knows I have a WASD keyboard. Okay. Automatic pickup. Yeah, you know what? Let's do automatic pickup. Leave the displayed objects. You constantly leave objects on the ground displayed. Okay. Damage visualization. Automatic pickup. Unrestricted zoom. It's advisable to play with the camera far enough away from the player and aiming towards the ground. And close zoom is not a problem for melee attacks. Okay. Spellbook, menu, escape. Okay. And graphics, detail, ultra, full screen, bloom, black border, no. Ambient occlusion, metallic reflection, sure. Contrast. Contrast is a toggle? Oh, that's weird. So it's like really gray. You don't have contrast on that. That's interesting. Terrain resolution. I turn these up a little bit. Okay. All right. Well, we'll go with that and see how it does. I guess I could just start from here because there wasn't any story beforehand or anything like that, so I think we're probably good. I'm just adjusting the microphone here, so apologies if you are a headphone user. Okay. Let's get my YouTube voice going. And let's see. Okay, I think we're ready. Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Aetherian, The Last Battle. It is by Aetherian Project, and it is a demo out on Steam right now during the Steam NextFest. And it will be coming out in early access to be determined. It just says coming soon, but does list itself as early access. So we'll see what that has in store for us. It looks to me, again, there's so many demos during the Steam NextFest that I can't really play the games ahead of time because there's just too many of them. So I'm looking at these games for the very first time, so apologies on that. But the other thing is, it looks like to me this game is going to be some kind of action RPG, almost Diablo-esque, although it's got a different, like instead of being top-down, it looks like it's going to be more like behind your character kind of thing. So we'll see. We'll see how this is and how it goes, and so far so good. It has a decent options menu and stuff, so let's go create a character and see what we got here. So we got warrior, we got mage, and we got prowler, so which is basically rangers. Rangers are the most versatile class. They can go hand in hand using the shadow of their opponent or facing them head on. They can summon the forces of nature in the form of monster or enhancement, as well as restoration. Some also specialize in ranged attacks, which can make hell rain on their enemies. Oh, I hope they would specialize in ranged attacks if they're rangers. Rapid fire. Range 14. Favorite weapon, bow. Summon wolves. That's interesting. Moving in the shadow. Electrocution. Oh. Not only are we an archer, a ranger, but we're also Darth Sidious here. Okay. Slow down. This type of spell cannot be activated directly. Activated by other talents. Okay. Laceration. Fangs in leg. You launch a projectile dealing 12 to 16 damage. Enemies hit. Enemies hit suffer slowdown. Okay. Basically, instead of fangs in leg, they could have just called it arrow in knee, and it would have been even better. Bursts. 6 arrows in front of you. Flexibility. Loophole. I like when games like this have an archer class, because, you know, it just reminds me of Torchlight and stuff, because that's one of the classes I like the most, like shooty guns. But we'll think. Let's look at what mage is. Mages use magic to help them fight. Okay. Most powerful of them can control death. Have divine spells or summon the elements. So we got magic missile, essentially. Diffuse strike. Sacrificial mana. You recover 2 mana and lose 3 health per second. Interesting. Wand is your favorite weapon. Weapon of choice, spell orb. Requires a spell book. You increase your damage by 5% while you have an orb equipped. Okay. Weakening. Enemy loses 1.2% in damage bonus for 6 seconds. In damage bonus for 6 seconds. So they don't get any. They can still damage it, but not get any bonuses on their damage. Okay. Fireball. Yeah. Healing. Black hole. A spell in the target area for 6 seconds, dealing 0 damage, for a total of 0 damage. Interesting. That's really just to keep them contained in an area. Energy blast. You deal 13 to 17 damage to everyone within 5 meters of you. Knocks back enemies. Alright. And then what about warrior? Regular old slash. Improved defense. Reduce your damage by 10% to increase your armor by 10%. Uses mana. Okay. Infinite blocking. You earn 2% in block chance cumulative 6 times, duration of 15 seconds. Favorite weapon is axe. Favorite weapon is mace. Unperturbed, 10% in out of combat regeneration, 5% in resistance to disturbance, and iron body. Oh, you know what? I should go full screen. I'm sorry. Here we go. Iron body, 400 in defense, so basically stone skin, I guess. Handling of shields, so you can handle shields. Lightning slash. Okay. Rotating attack. So spinning blades. Weakened armor. Enemy loses 4% in reduced damage taken. Okay. Last resort care. You gain 5% in life per second, minus 30% in damage bonus. Duration of 5 seconds. Interesting. So warrior's definitely the tank, because they can kind of sort of heal themselves a little bit. You know what? Let's go with Prowler, because I'm kind of interested to see how this guy does. What do we want to do for hair and stuff? Oh, that's lovely. Well, we could be a monk. Could be an archer monk here. Blonde archer monk. Dirty blonde. There's three types of blonde here, which is kind of interesting. Or we can have white hair, I guess. Go with the blonde. Give him a beard though. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the ticket right there. Eyes. Can I zoom in to see his eyes even? I can't zoom in as far as I can tell, but I can at least move around. So there's his eyes. Just would like look forward here. That'd be great. Okay, that's good. Strength. So physical power, resistance to disturbance, maximum weight is strength. Dexterity is critical chance dodge, bonus pick chance. Okay. Intelligence is magic power, elemental resistance, chance of identification. That's okay. So identifying things. Vitality is health. Okay. Energy is mana. Charisma is price reductions and reduced damage taken, which is interesting because you can see how they're trying to make like some of these other attributes useful to everybody and not just to certain classes. It's like most people probably wouldn't need charisma, except hey, it gives you reduced damage taken, you know, which is kind of nice. I do like intelligence is used for identifying stuff too, because that's another thing that most people would forego if they're not being a magic user, right? But now you kind of have to think about it because it'll be more likely that you can identify things. Critical chance strength. Okay, so I have 10 points. The one thing I don't know though, it doesn't look like any of these affect ranged weapons. So I'm guessing they don't use these for your damage of your weapons. They just use it for your base like bonuses and stuff, for your base stats. So with that in mind, I am going to do a little bit of dexterity because I want the crit chance. Like I like me some crit chance, honestly. We'll do a little bit of strength just for carrying capacity and some intelligence here and 1 in vitality. Lone Wolf. If this box is checked, you play in Lone Wolf mode. Your character is completely disassociated from the rest of your account. His own achievements, his chest, and his Arthurian fragments. Oh, interesting. Or hardcore. Okay, cool. Okay. I'll give our character a name. And create. Yes, I want to do the tutorial. All right. So I will pop up a 30-minute timer just for the sake of argument, but you know, it's going to be a very loose timer. So let's get that going. So to move, use the keys on the keyboard. You can reconfigure them from the options menu. Yeah. Oh, there is one thing I did want to note in the options menu. I'd recommend everyone who does play this to go in at least to the keyboard bindings, because it looked like they were defaulted to a non-QWERTY keyboard. Probably a Dvorak. That's the word I was looking for. Probably a Dvorak keyboard. And as soon as I went and tried to remap space to like the space bar, it switched everything over to QWERTY. So you may want to just bear that in mind when you go and pick up this demo. And move your mouse. Escape opening interface. Run, use the shift key. You have to, it's not a toggle run, it's a hold down shift. So, there you go. There's something up here. I need to know if they've hidden something up here. No. No, they didn't. Okay. Just checking. Just checking. Camera is pretty far back. There is an option, like I can zoom in a little bit here, but there was an option to unlock the camera, which I did not turn on, so I don't know what that's going to look like if you do that. Also, I turned off camera shake. Mostly I turned that off just for video purposes and for the stream purposes, because it just adds a lot of artifacting that you guys probably don't care for if you're watching this, so I do that just for that sake. So use space key twice. Okay, so we can double jump. Classic attack, you must use the left click of your mouse. I don't attack very far. Okay, interesting. I've leveled up apparently. Pick up the skill on the ground, then learn there. To do this, open your inventory with the I key, right click to learn it. Open your skill book with B key, drag the skill into your action bar, and then you can activate it using the corresponding key. I guess I picked something up off the ground. So, inventory with I key. It's a weird place for it. B key. Open your skill book with the B key, and then use it your action bar. Roll dash. So drag it to your, what does it say here? Drag the skill into your action bar, and then you can activate it using the corresponding key. Oh, okay. So, passive improvement. So what is this? Dash? Move very quickly for a short distance. I guess activatable improvement? No. Offense? No. General spells, learn spells. Am I doing this right? Right click a spell to see its duration. Is it really this, or do they want me to drag it down here? Active spells. What's this? Rapid fire. I don't think there's anything over here that I can drag this onto. So tell me category spell movements. Do I drop it over here? Oh, I just have to right click it. Oh. Interesting. Is that what it said there? Right click to learn it. Oh, okay. That's okay. I need to read what I'm looking at. Drag the skill and then open your skill book. Drag the skill onto your action bar from the skill book. Okay, got it. So put that down there. Okay, now I see what they're saying. Rapid fire would be nice to have on. Oh, I guess that is already there. It's already on left click. Okay. I was kind of confused because it's like rapid fire, and I'm like, he wasn't really rapidly doing anything, but okay. So, I'm guessing I can't jump that. I mean, maybe I can. Nope. I had to try. I had to try. What can I say? It was just begging me to try it. The other thing though is I do have a level up here. How do is that with the character window? I just click this progress log. Learn new spells. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know if there's a way to like activate the get your mouse cursor other than by opening a window. I don't know. Maybe escape does it. I don't know. Wait, they do want me to. I think they do want me to jump that somehow. I guess that's probably the dash, right? So I need to dash and then jump. So I wasn't entirely wrong. Just I wasn't putting two and two together. Okay. Wow, that's interesting. I guess if I put dash on my right click, that'd probably be better. But we'll see. All quests modify the world in which your character inhabits. Okay. There you go, my son. Voice full of emotion. Now you're of age. I know you don't want to be a blacksmith like me. And I know you want to be an adventurer's guild leader like you always dreamed of. To do this, is he actually talking? No, it sounded like he was actually talking. Do this, all you have to do is help the people in the area and they will give you a scroll recommendation. Don't hesitate to collect more scrolls than you need. You can sell them later at a good price. I will do it.
No problem.
If you want to go to the Academy of Magic, don't forget that a test is taking place right now in the town of Rakdal. Before that, I advise you talk to your sister Lola. She wants to refresh your memory a bit, and think about saying goodbye to your mother and your brother Wilfred. Heard? Heard. All right, my son. She's right next to me. See you soon, my son. Not yes, not I heard you. It's just heard. Heard. Is it F to interact? Oh, yep, it is. Okay. Hello, my son. How you have grown. I am proud to have a youngest son who has a plan for future. I wish you success before you left. I wanted to leave you this defensive skill. It will serve you no matter what, since it's a passive skill, but don't forget to learn it. Thank you. I'll make good use of it. All right, so I'm thinking English is not their first language. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Can't use that.
I can't use that. Wait, she gave me an energy shield? Oh, I need energy 8? I can't learn it? Okay. Well, that's kind of balls. Hey, Angle of Reason. What is what? Okay, so I can't interact with anything there. They did say I had a brother or something, right? So do I go inside here? I can't interact with the door. Okay. Five people streaming on this whole platform. There was more than that earlier. There were 10 people just in gaming alone. I didn't look at art or any of the other categories. So there might only be 5 people on the homepage, but that's because the homepage rotates every couple minutes, or every hour, I should say. But there's more people under the categories. That's something that we're trying to fix. We're going to put that more front and center, that there's actually more people on the platform. Just in gaming? Really? I swear it was like 10 last I looked, but maybe a lot of people just went offline. Who knows? Oh, here's our little brother. Do you need information? Because I've already traveled a bit in the region and its surroundings. Sure. No, I'm not running it. I'm just part of the community, but I do contribute code to the site here and there. It's open source, so everybody who wants to contribute code can do so. It's all out there. I've done a few things for Glimish, yeah, and I'm working on a long-term thing, co-streaming, which is going to take me a while, but it's going. What do I want to know? Who do we find in Hamlet of Vialny? Is it neighbors? A little further on, you have 3 children. Someone in mind. Okay. Was there around? Merchants, about 50 people. Find things to do there. Okay. Alright. So, that's good. Good enough for me. He gave me 2 cities to take a look at, I guess. And here's Lola. Offer you some potions. Okay. You need me to re-explain the rules of a good adventurer? Sure. Oh, you're poking around? Yeah. You jumped the mixer before leery about moving again? Well, I mean, it's one of those things, right? It's like, the thing I tell people is that you're either gaining experience, which is always a good thing, or you can just say, like, you can do what I do and just stream to multiple platforms, you know? Like, I'm streaming to YouTube, I'm streaming to Twitch, I'm streaming to Glimish right now, you know? And just, like, you know, wait to pick something. You know, you don't have to go to just one platform. There's chat bots and stuff that I can see the chat from all different things, and you know what I mean? Like, you don't, you know, look at, you know, examine your options and stuff. Oh, you're an affiliate on Twitch? You don't think you can? Yeah. Well, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. And I'm not saying anything. I'm not giving any advice, but I've seen a lot of people who have just given up their affiliate with Twitch altogether because they just weren't getting anything out of it. And honestly, I mean, it really depends on what you're trying to get from affiliate, right? Like, if it's just something like a platform feature, like emotes or something like that, then yeah, okay, sure. But if it's money or something like that, then yeah, it's better to just leave that away. You made $600 3 years on Twitch. Well, there you go. That's good. That's really good. You got something out of them, which is more than most people do. Dungeon exploration. Okay, that's fine. They're just giving me general tips. They're basically telling me to just get out there and see the world. So that's what I'm going to try to do with my weird bunny hop bouncing. Pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, it's it really, you know, I do this just for fun. You know, I don't need the I don't. Oh, what was this? The potion guy? I guess this is the potion guy because he's got a giant potion hat. And Mary has a quest for us. Move from Fortnite to Magic is not the same viewer base. Yeah, that's why I've always tried to stay as a variety thing, and this just comes from me. Like I didn't start out doing streaming. I was doing like YouTube stuff mostly, and then begrudgingly went into like a little bit of streaming here and there. And the thing that I came up with was that, like, I just wanted to make sure, just because of my experience on YouTube, I wanted to make sure that I just always had a variety of stuff going. Because I didn't want to I saw so many people, so many like big YouTubers who start out in Minecraft, and every time they've tried to go away from Minecraft to do something else, like, their viewer base just goes away. It doesn't come back until they do Minecraft stuff, and they've struggled for years to branch out, you know? You're just burned on Magic at the moment? Yeah, I hear you. I mean, that's the thing, right? You get, like, after a while, no matter how much you love something, after a while, it's just like, yeah, I could use a something different, you know? That's why I try to, like, toss it up a little bit. Take care of my 2 children. I misplaced a family medallion. Okay. By the road. He must have unhooked himself. Okay. Something to hide. No, nothing at all. What else? Okay. Interesting. Alright, well, we had a quest there. Recover a lost necklace. Getting a mixer was awesome. Yeah, we're trying to... Oh, and thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, we're trying to recapture some of the community aspect of Mixer, you know? And not emphasize the cold, hard analytics that you get out of Twitch and all that stuff. Which... It's a hard sell, because a lot of people come to the site and they're like, what, I can't see viewer counts, I can't see this, I can't see that. And it's like, well, we're not trying, you know, we're trying not to be that focused on those things. You know, we're trying to, like, be a little more community oriented and less numbers kind of thing. I mean, numbers are good and numbers are nice, especially when you're trying to especially when you have goals and stuff. They're nice for goals and everything, but they also very quickly turn into, like, cutthroat stuff, you know, like a lot of the sort of things going on other platforms, you know. Can you use Streamlabs for here? I believe if you're in the I believe the RTMP stuff is now public. So I think if you can use RTMP in Streamlabs, you'll probably be okay. Otherwise, I'm not sure. I'm using straight OBS, and not anything else. So I'm using straight OBS, and then for my, like, overlay stuff, I'm using Mix It Up bot. So yeah, I don't go much more than that. You can never figure out OBS. Yeah, it does have it is a little bit it's not very user friendly. Let's put it that way. It definitely takes a lot of patience to kind of tweak with stuff. But once you kind of get sort of the hang of it, it's not too bad, you know. But I can understand a lot of people being like, yeah, I don't want to see all those buttons, knobs, and switches, and I can see that too, you know. Hey kid, you're on the right track. Spitzel saying, I'm not healthy anymore. Could you take care of collecting honey from my hives? Heard. Everything is like heard. I heard. Okay.
This will be easy.
Go collect some honey. Am I gonna get zapped here? Honey pot. Recover. How do I recover them? I'm hitting F on these. Oh, I left click them. Interesting. Okay. I'm guessing that's just something they forgot about. Like F is to interact with everything else, and then this one you have to left click for it. So strange sensation runs through my body, and at the same time, blue particles come out of my stomach as if they want to show me a direction. But the particles are only visible if I'm close enough to something. I'm intrigued. I would like to see what it is.
Here we go.
Alright, interesting. Okay. Where does this want me to go? Pointing me in this direction. Is that an enemy? Oh, these are wolves. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Very much so. Okay, this sucks a whole lot. A little dash out of there. Okay. Okay, it's leading me to certain doom here. A little dash. Wait for my health to come back. Oh, now there's 3 of them. Great. Run a little bit. Here we go. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out, Angle, and stopping by. And I hope to see you on the platform. Let's wait for some healing. Oh, there's more. I'm just gathering more of them. Keep getting more. I don't know why my guy takes so long to, like, freaking shoot here. I mean, they're biting me a lot faster. There we go. Okay, that was a thing. Jeez Louise. Weak healing potion. All right, let's put our dash over here, and let's put our weak mana potion on 7, our weak healing potion on 8, and we'll need the honey pots right now. Arthurian fragments are important for your evolution. They allow you to unlock new in-game content and improve your talent trees. 150 fragments of Arthurian. Oh, is that what that was telling me? The that little which one is it? First of all,
You interested in some?
can I buy I have any money? I don't have any money. I am penniless. Here, I can turn this in. Validation! I get validation! Shower of arrows. Roll uncontrolled strike. Let's do the arrows. lock-picking material and 80 gold.
I knew you could do it.
I have extra bread that my young wife made me that I hate. Luckily, I have my good honey to hide the disgusting taste. You want some? Sure. Something else to ask you. My young wife Marie is a little young, and you don't know it, but with my old age, I already had trouble putting 2 punches in her ass. And 6 years ago when I bought it, so... Oh, I guess her donkey? I don't know. 6 years ago when I bought it, so I don't always take good care of it, apart from giving her a dip or 2 from time to time. She obeys me enough. My noodle isn't working well. Okay, so his love life is not great. Okay, what do you want me to do with your wife? You're too young, 5 years older than you. You wouldn't even know how to deal with it because I'm sure you're still. I want you to tell me she sees someone else. She's very distant at the moment, and even I find her joyful when I train her physically. The hell am I reading right now? Heard.
Let's do this.
The hell am I reading there? Okay. That's the thing. Ooh, there's some texture problems off in the distance there. So did I pick up a thing? No, I didn't. So this must be... So is that... What is... Is that a thing over there? Is that another... wolf? No. I'm guessing this is the, like, piece of Arthurian or whatever they're talking about. Oh boy, we got a bear over there. Well, that's a... How are these too far away? Okay. Right. More wolves. All right, okay, some of these things you left click and you F to talk to people, which is kind of weird. I feel like it should all be the same thing. Also, what do we got here? Level up. With each level up, the player can choose stat points. Level 1, maximum level of monsters and items is 100. The player has no maximum level. Oh, interesting. Okay. From level 1 and 1 fragments of Ethereum, the player can spend points in his talent tree. So it's telling me that I've leveled. Did I get a thing of Ethereum here? I have no idea if I did or not. These are recipes. Can I right click the... Okay, so I right click to learn the recipe. Sure, there's a loot filter and stuff. So over here, okay, here we go. Where's my... Okay, so my XP bar is down the bottom. I'm just noticing it now. All right. I like that it has numbers on it too, so I can tell. I'm guessing I'll need some vitality. I only get 1 point then, huh? Each level? Okay, that's interesting. I have no equipment. What is giant candles? Well, okay then. Okay. Did I turn? I think the music's a bit low. Okay, so escape gives me my cursor back. Options. Now I think about it, I think the music might be a bit low. I can do that. A little bit more. This is just telling me that there's a dungeon here. I guess. How do I... What do I do? Ooh, what the hell was that? Do I do something here? Okay. Did it, what's L? Ranking leaderboards, K, crafting. O, fragments of Aetherian. I have 2 available. Okay, physical power, robust dodge, endurance regeneration, damage over time, spells, dodge, mana regeneration, movement speed. I don't have enough points in the skill tree. Okay, so it's got to go from this upwards. I guess physical power and dodge. Although I don't know if I'm technically dodging or not. I have no idea. Okay, so we have those. Unlocking new class. Prowler, okay. Fast evolution. Prowler, warrior, mage. Okay, so Prowler can go up this way. Archer, thief, assassin, acrobat. Okay. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, I kind of see where they're going with it. Level 2 and 2 Aetherian, unlocking a new class. And then, okay, so I can unlock a new class if I want to, I guess. E for Archer. Archer gets me to Mage, Archer, Blade Master, or Assassin and Acrobat for Thief. I'm thinking probably Archer. You will learn the following skills if you find them. Yeah, okay. So how do I lock that in? Have I locked it in? Must have the correct subclass, 2 Aetherian fragments, and be level 2. Oh, I guess I need 2 fragments in order to unlock the class. I got it. Okay. That's probably what it is. I just don't know what I do here or what I'm supposed to do here. It's like leading me to that area, but it's not telling me what I'm supposed to do there. Well, now it's leading me somewhere else. Up that way. I guess I just needed to see that thing. Is that like a? Is that maybe that's the destination of the teleporter or something? Did I even try and take on this bear? Yes, I should. Okay. There's iron ore and stuff here. Okay. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I have auto pickup turned on too. I've been automatically picking up things without even realizing it. Blank rune, creating runic words. Wolf meat, burn, bread, wolf skin. Roll shower of arrows. Learn that. So let's see, B. I can put that on 1 maybe. I kind of like how they're doing it. I like how they're doing it like you just kind of pick up spells as you go along. Okay. You get any iron for that? I did. I got some iron ore. And yeah, I apologize that it's a little bit low. I realize that, but it's like very sensitive as far as what volume we have here. Okay, we got some more wolves there. Wish the cursor would tell me when I'm in range. Yeah. When I get there. Unperturbed, you must be a warrior to use this. Blank rune. Belt rare. And so identifying this object. To identify it, right click on it.
I can't use that.
It will consume an identification scroll. I can't use an identification scroll unless I'm level 10 in identification. Okay. Good to know. Oh, and there's a beacon showing me where the portal is. That's good. Simple wood. Alright, so it's left click to do most things. It's F to interact. I don't know that you need 2 different keys for that, but whoop, whoop. Hang on there. Iron ore here. Especially with what you just saw there where I launched an attack when I really just wanted to get the iron ore. Okay. So the combat feels very disconnected from I wouldn't say floaty. It just kind of feels not right. It feels disconnected from like what's actually going on. But I mean, for like an early build or something like that, that's still pretty good. You know, like I get that this might be just an early build here. That looks pretty cool over there. I get that they're probably going to be working on the combat a bit, but the combat has no like weight to it. No real impact per se. And I don't know why it takes so long to like do your basic attack, right? Like I can understand there being a sort of a timer for or a wind up for like a spell or something like that, but for your basic attack and stuff like that, that really should be should go really super fast. Unless, I mean, and that's the thing, like when I hear action RPG, I'm expecting the combat to be relatively fast paced, or at least action oriented. And it's not right now, it's sort of anemic right now. So it would be nice if that was something improved. Find a source. Fragments of Ortharian. So apparently I don't have a fragment yet? I don't know. Bring this back to this guy. This female, okay. Power weapon, right hand. Roll favorite weapon, two-handed weapon, one-handed weapon. Two-handed weapon. Common blank parchment.
I knew you could do it.
And now we're level 3. So is it, let's see, to do leveling, right? Oh, I've picked up a necklace too, apparently. That's cool. Let's get our intelligence up. I think I would like to be able to identify stuff on my own. I assume I can take that to a vendor or something, maybe, and have him identify it.
You interested in some goods?
Blank rune, blank rune. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know if that's even a thing, is it? I guess not. A blank parchment accommodation scroll. So I had to get 2 more accommodation scrolls for helping villagers out, I guess. I do like that it's kind of open world and it's just like, it's just letting you just go around and do your thing. You know, do whatever you want. You must stay 5 seconds in the area to open a door. Your life and mana must not drop to 0. Oh. They want to make sure you've leveled up to a point where you can handle the next area by draining your life. That's an interesting way of doing it. Kind of like the, you know, Zelda Master Sword level of doing things, right? Like, let's make sure you have enough hearts to handle the challenges that this sword is going to bring with it. And I'm cool with that. I think that's a good idea. I mean, it does kind of limit you though, because it means that I can't like run off into a high level area and just kind of cheeseball something and try to get to some extra experience out of it. Ooh, okay, where did this guy come from? But, you know, I can see the need for it too. What do we got here? Voltage. Recipe. The recipe for this thing, I think. Starfang. Roll favorite weapon wand.
I can't use that.
Simple wood. Okay. I'll have to recover that necklace. I wonder if the necklace I'm wearing is the one that I'm supposed to recover. I imagine it wouldn't automatically have me equip it if that were the case, but you never know. Oh, that's why. Okay. So what I thought was a missing texture was actually just that sign telling me I can't. The tutorial sign. Okay. I was like, whoa, that's a kind of a weird missing texture over there, but no, it's actually just the tutorial panel. Okay. I guess we'll go. Let's walk along here. And see what else is along this path. we go. Achieved Wolf Killer rank 1. Okay. Rare wand.
I can't use that.
Mm-hmm. Light feet scroll. Use that. What is this? Wolf Killer rank. Okay, so they got all kinds of progress log stuff and stuff. Okay. I like what they're doing here. I mean, the jankiness aside, I really like what they're doing. They got loot filters and stuff too, which is interesting. I wonder. Yeah, I see another bear over here. Well, that didn't work. Nice. Worked that time. Another necklace. We've got another bear over here. Got more HP than the other ones.
I can't use that.
I have enough mana. There we go. All right, so far so good. Very nice. Very nice. Oop. Is her trying to jump me? What did they drop? Two-handed mace? Necklace. I'm gonna equip necklace normal. Physical power, reduce cooldown, thorn. Opposed to energy shield, okay. Wear that. Oh, it's a mod for my stuff? Okay. A mod for my weapons and things. I'm interested to see what the like crafting and stuff is like in the game. They have a whole crafting menu here, but runic words and all that stuff. A lot of wolves too. Worked really well. That spell worked really well. That was another identification scroll I got there. Better legs. Yeah, another identification scroll. Use it. Right click on this object and left click on the object you want to identify. Okay. Do that and do that. That work? I don't think that worked. And now it's stuck on my cursor. I think I used it. I think I used it up, but yeah, it's kind of stuck on my cursor now. Oh well. All right. What else do we have to see around here? Oh, is this just leading me? I see a tower up there. A castle up there too. Guessing it just leads me to that. Kinda sorta. Got a treasure chest over there. Remember that doesn't have a whole lot of range. But we have a treasure chest. Oh, okay. Got a lockpick. Directional arrows, bottom right of the keyboard to open space. There you go. Well, that's not bad. It was just a kind of Skyrim-esque. Two-handed shoulders, normal. More health. I'll take that. Armor. Better. Normal axe. Okay. Can I jump up here? Is this a thing, or is it going to be like, you can't go up there? Oh, it is a thing. And there are juggernauts down there. Okay. This might be a really bad mistake on my part, but is there a way that I can, like, hit them without them hitting me? Kind of what I'm looking for here. They're gonna run all the way around this way. They're gonna run all the way around this way, aren't they? They ran over that way. Interesting. How about over here, these guys? Man, can't quite reach them from here. Alright. Well, we won't play around with them just yet. It's cool that I can pretty much go anywhere, though. Whoops, speaking of. Go. Ran right into that. More intelligence.
can't use that.
There you go. Multiple killing, rank 1, huh? There's definitely something in there. Portal there. Whoops, okay. There we go. Walked right into those guys. Oh, we got skellies in here. Skeletons.
I can't use that.
A lot of frame rate issues too, right there. Got him. Okay. Yo, did I pick up anything interesting here? Human skeletons. I picked up. This is not much better. Alright, nothing too crazy here. Excellent. What was that one-handed weapon roll? Oh, that guy's down there. I can actually hit them from up here.
I can't use that.
Try again, like right there. Nah, doesn't quite. Doesn't quite reach. That's fine. That's fine. And from up here, maybe? There we go. Oh no! No! He's got a black hole! Oh, you bastard! You freaking bastard! You black hole bastard! Okay. That was almost disaster. Almost. Alright. Can I break these barrels? No. No, I cannot. Not interact with them either. Hello. Where were you at all this time, sir? When your buddies were getting murderized, or well, re-murderized. That's not close enough. I do like that I actually have a chance of like dodging and stuff, like using cover and stuff. Kinda nice. Anything else interesting here? Not really. Not really. We have a puzzle? Use the E key. I'm not even using the E key, am I? Oh, I guess. I think it just means push it with W key, right? Oh no, E is actually pushing it. Okay. Okay. That do anything? Oh, it started this platform up. Okay, very nice. Oh, is this the piece of Arthurian? That fragment of Arthurian. Okay. Boom.
I'm glad to see you can finally feel my presence.
Oh, there's some voice acting here. It's very hard to hear. Who is talking to me?
My name is Arthurian, and what you have just absorbed is none other than one of my soul fragments. My shards you can absorb will increase your abilities beyond anything imaginable.
As well as heal your most serious wounds should you ever be on the verge of death. He's very, very quiet. Why can I hear you in my head? One of my most special skills is called Soul Link. I linked my soul to yours so it can communicate without anyone noticing, and you can use some of my powers. A fragment of your soul? What happened to you? It goes back a few decades. I was the greatest mage of my time at the time. The ones you must know as the Brotherhood of Magic are actually called the Demonic Cult. They managed to summon a demon through a powerful ritual. They managed to stop before it was completed. The summoned demon was therefore greatly weakened. But so was I, and the Demonic Cult who took the opportunity to dissociate my body from my soul and fragmented my soul into small pieces and hid them in the kingdom. Well, this is awful. What can I do to help you? I'd like you to destroy the demonic cult that threatens to summon another primordial demon. Then you will have to help me leave this world by collecting enough of my soul fragments. Let's start by empowering you by collecting some of my soul fragments. Okay.
This will be easy.
Interesting. Interesting. So, let me look here, and I should be able to level up now, like they said. Wait, that's not it. L-O. There we go. Oh, so I found one of 150 fragments. Okay. So, okay, so this is the main total. So I need 2 to unlock another class. And 1 gives me access to talent tree. Although I was still able to, like, I have like 2 points and stuff. I guess I'll just pop it into both of those. I guess I always have access to this, but maybe not to another thing. That looks like a talent tree to me, but I don't know. What does this say? Ethereal fragments are important to your evolution. They allow you to unlock new in-game content and improve your talent trees. They are common to all your characters, as well as the achievements Arthurian Fragment and Tour de Force. You have an Arthurian detector that activates automatically. There are 150 of them. It goes across all of your characters. That's interesting. Gems. with empty sockets can contain gems or rune letters if you know how to use them. Gems and blank rune letters are found exactly like equipment. Fill a socket with equipment, left click on a piece of equipment that has sockets, then drag the desired gem into the new interface. To remove the gem, just right click on the gem from the same interface. Runic letters and runic words are more complex to remove. Okay. Interesting. Interesting to all of that. What about the, where's this one? Progress log. Okay, I can get that off the screen. That'd be nice. I think it'd be nice to get out of here before these guys respawn. Whenever that's going to be. Okay. So we got to collect, for our main collection, we need 10 of those. And obviously this blue sparkly bit is telling me where to go for those. See a dude over here. Are you a friend or are you foe? Area guard. You are a friend. Watch out, young adventurer. The area beyond these walls is dangerous. Heard? Heard? I'm just going to answer everybody from now on. Just heard. That is just fantastic. All right. Well, I get the general gist, and I like how they have all these portals mapped out. So it's like, hey, you want to go over this way at some point? You want to go over there at some point? All right. I like it. Okay. I think I see what they're going for. Unfortunately, doesn't look like I'm going to get to crafting or anything anytime soon here, but it's, I can see what they're going for. I don't know what that one area was. I assume I have to like get, maybe it was like I needed to get 4 fragments or 5 fragments or whatever to open that one gate or something. I don't know. But I get the gist. And already I like what they're doing here. I really do. I really like the way they're handling this. I think the only real feedback I have for them right now is, well, 2 things really. One is you need to work on the combat a little bit. It needs to have a little bit more weight to it. I might even say like the camera angle might be working against you in that regard too, a little bit, slightly. I do like that it's fully 3D. It's not too many people do that. But I also feel like if you want like sort of kinetic battles and stuff, you may have to have an overhead camera for that. I'm not saying that's absolutely positively necessary, but I am interested to see what they do with what they've got here, because I think that's my one major feedback is like the combat feels inconsequential. You know what I mean? It doesn't really feel like it feels like it's paper dolls kind of just, you know, floating at each other sort of. Also, your ranged characters, if at all possible, it would be nice if they had more range. Because I would love to be able to just sit there and snipe at people. Now, maybe that's something that comes with like becoming an archer or something like that. And maybe that's why it's kind of anemic right now. But it would be really cool if I could just stand on, you know, the precipice there and just kind of shoot things from a distance. Right now it's a little bit more difficult than that. And then the other thing is, well, the writing. I'm guessing English is not their first language. So I can kind of get that there's a lot of like weird pacing and stuff. And also, you know, this is an early demo, so it might be that they just slap some things together just to show the mechanics of the game. And that's fine too. But yeah, it really goes against you. It really works against you as a first impression if your writing is not that, it is like super weird. I'm not saying that every action RPG has stellar writing. In fact, most of them really don't. But if you can nail that in addition to, and have like meaningful quests and stuff that aren't just like fetch quests like you kind of have now, that would go a long way to making this stand out from the pack, I would say. But anyway, very good. This is very, very good. This has been Otharian, The Last Battle. It is by the Otharian Project, and it is available right now as a demo during a free demo during the Steam NextFest. You can go download it and play it for yourself. Also, they are looking like, it looks like they'll be going into early access, but it's to be determined at this point. Don't know when, it just says coming soon. So it's another thing to bear in mind. But yeah, I would definitely keep this on my radar, and maybe a bunch of you will as well. As always, I will leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time. Okay, friends, so let's that was a decent amount of time in that. I was really having fun with it. And I wanted to get a good look at it, because I know I spent some of the early stream, like, you know, answering questions and stuff that weren't related to the game. So I wanted to make sure the game got a fair shake as I was doing it. But let's see. It's 10:42. Can I guess I'm gonna put off Manor Lords till tomorrow, because I have a feeling this is gonna be another one that's gonna like take a bunch of my time. But I do want to get another one done here. So let's take a look at First Racer demo. This one, yeah, it looked a little bit janky, so I don't know if how this is gonna go. But let's see what it's all about. You know what I mean? Like, it looks a little bit weird, but it might be really, really fun too. So who freaking knows until you actually do it? All right. So, oops, that's not what that's. I want to go over here, and I want to go and paste that in there. And I want to grab this. Let's get some music going too while I transition here. And we'll go do that. Perfect Games. Now, this says December 2022. Okay, planned release December 2022. Update up there, good. Okay. And like before, let's get the options going here first. And then I'll start a recording as I do. Any key. So I'm assuming this is going to take a controller, right? Yep, it's already read my controller. Yeah, difficulty medium, easy. Medium will do. Settings. What do we got here? We want miles, automatic, difficulty. Okay, sound. All right, let's see. Oh, that's loud. Okay, let's apply. Please apply. No, not. Oh, there it goes. So game volume does not include music. Okay, let's go 25% on that. Sounds good. 35% on this, and we'll do 25% there. You know what? Let's just do 25% across the board. We have that applied graphics, bloom, object outline, resolution, VSync is on. Split screen, ultra, render distance, ultra, effects quality, ultra. Okay. That looks all fine. Control. Keep Active vibration on. Look, it supports wheels too. Okay. Okay. Digital displays, speed LEDs on. Fanatec settings. Oh, is that for the... That must be for the wheel, where it has like a digital display on the wheel. Interesting. Oh yeah, Fanatec CSL Elite PS4. Oh, so that's like a PS4. Is that a PS4 wheel? Or is that... I imagine that's just... I imagine that's for PC. But anyway. Okay. I think we're good here. Alright. Let's get a recording started and let's get moving. Hope yeah, it looks like it's down low enough there. Okay. Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to First Racer. It is by Perfect Games and is scheduled for some sort of release in December of 2022. Right now, it's a free demo out during the Steam NextFest, and we're going to take a look at it. This is my first time ever looking at it. I just got done in the settings menu. Settings menu, actually pretty good. It looks like... Even in the demo form here, it already supports a wheel, Fanatec wheel apparently, which I don't own any wheels or anything, so I have no idea if that's good, bad, or indifferent as far as wheels go. But I'm going to be playing on my Xbox controller. It picked that up immediately, and we're going to see what this is like. I don't know. It looked a little bit bare bones as a racing game. Like a bare bones racer, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's not fun to play. So, you know, let's not judge a book by its cover just yet. So, without further ado, I am going to jump in. I'll put a 30-minute timer up. Probably we'll stick to that, but we'll see. So let's get rolling here. One player, drifting. Oof, not a drifting guy. Let's try a race for our first outing. Okay. Yeah, it's very bare bones. There was an option to take the sort of black outlines off of the cars, which is interesting. I guess if you really don't like that kind of styling, you can do that. I don't mind it all that much. I am noticing all the cars are identical. So, like I said, it seems like a very bare bones kind of racer as far as like the graphics go, but again, that can also translate to a lot of fun because, you know, especially, you know, nostalgia nerds as well will probably like it. That said, I'm not sure how I feel. The car is very, very loosey-goosey. And I'm guessing that's because, you know, they have the drift modes. And it feels very, like the S end is kicking out a lot here. A lot more than I would particularly like. We are going at a good clip. Now I wonder if there's drafting and stuff. Like this seems more like an arcadey game. There was no like simmy stuff that I could see in it, which is fine by me. I prefer the arcadey stuff anyway. But again, that's something if you're okay. Well, this is all something that has just happened. But if if you prefer more of a sim game, then this might not be in your wheelhouse. Oh, I have turbo? I just noticed I had a turbo button, or turbo MacGuffin down there next to the speedometer. Hit turbo with A. So yeah, definitely a more of a arcadey game here. How do I know how much turbo I have? I guess I don't. I guess it's that little bar there. That because it's not letting me turbo anymore. Surprisingly difficult to kind of. I mean, it's. I'm keeping it on the road, which is more than I can say most of the time. But it is like the turns are really bleeding off a lot of speed, even though I'm not on the brakes. So there's a lot of that going on. Let's try another race before we try drifting, because drifting is definitely not my cup of tea. Whoa! That guy spun me out. He pit maneuvered me. It's also looking like the AI is a bit OP. I have the difficulty set to medium, and not sure it's on the same level as me. I'm saying that as someone who is pretty bad at racing games to begin with, but also like they're just gone, and I'm not even really gaining on them. Also noticing the braking is not really doing much. But that is like one of the things I always try to test out with racing games is, can I brake while leaving my finger on the gas? And does it work? And in this game, the answer is no. Seems like the brakes just do not work well at all when you have the gas pressed. And in some other games like Forza Horizon and stuff like that, there are times when you can kind of feather the brake at the same time you're doing the gas, and it'll work out well for you in some turns. And other times you have to, let off the gas and do an actual brake. So there's that nuance there. This one doesn't seem like it has kind of that nuance. It feels like it's just you're either all on in one section or you're all off. Right? Like some of these turns are you definitely need to lead off the gas. And I mean, that one I kind of was pumping the gas a little bit. I was able to get around it, so I don't know. What's more annoying is that the AI seems completely unfazed by these corners. Like it doesn't even look like. I mean, it's slowing down, but it doesn't look like it's actually slowing down. I'm wondering if this is more supposed to be like Outrun kind of thing, where you're meant to drift around the corners, because it seems like that might be the case. Let's try this race. Let's see if I can drift her around the corners a little bit. Maybe. Oh, this damn guy, he will not let me go here. So this is like, this is that AI that does not get out of your way, which I'm not a fan of. Like, the AI is just stuck on a certain path, and if you get in its way, it will just, like, the physics favors the AI, where, like, they can just push you out of the way, even though, like you're just a feather. You know what I mean? And not a fan of that. That's kind of the lazy man's approach to AI. I hope that's something that they're working on. Use the ball my juice. All my turbo juice. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you gotta do in those corners. Like, I had to brake, I had to leave off the gas, I had to feather the gas. Like, it's very, corners are very difficult to get right here. And yeah, it feels like you're not even on tarmac. It feels like you're on ice, really. Which is not great either. Like, there's no grip to the ground at all. And again, I think that just has to do with the fact that it's like they have a drift mode. I feel like the drift mode is unfortunately causing their racing mode to be not great. It means that you're sliding around the track like it's ice. Your car's back end is flying all over the place. Okay. Yeah, and these guys are... The other thing that makes it rough when you have AI like this that will not deviate from its own course is that when you get into traffic like that, like, you cannot get past them at all. They'll just knock you right back out. You can't get them off their predetermined course in order to, like, slide in there. Yeah. Looks like your tires can heat up and stuff too, based on the icons there. I wonder why you can't, like, regain any turbo. Like, they have a thing for turbo down there, but you can't, like, regain any of the knocks. I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess that's more realistic, obviously, but it's like... Everything else about this isn't particularly realistic, so why be realistic there? Yeah, that's thing. I don't know. The racing doesn't feel that great, but let's do we'll do the simple oval drifting. Wow, that is very underwhelming. Wow, this is like uncontrollable. How are you supposed to control this thing? Oof, this is almost as hard to control as that freaking taxi game was I played last night. Oof. Oh wow, this is, yeah, I don't know what to do about this. I really don't. It's like you can compensate a bunch, but it's very, very, very rough. Fourth place. Yeah, I'm not big on drifting stuff anyway, so that's just kind of insane. Oh, this is not. Oh, I thought I did the drifting thing. Here we go. This guy getting right up in my face immediately. Doesn't help. Total focus right now. Oh, nope. Okay. Okay. Drifto. Oof. Yeah, that just shows you how bad I am just at drifting in general. Alright, I mean, it is what it is. I think we've seen all the game can offer us right now. Obviously I can't do the 2-player split screen. It does have 2-player split screen though, which is fun. But yeah, maybe let's try just for kicks and giggles here. Let's put the AI at easy. Let's try one more. Let's try one of these races again. See how much of a difference it makes, if any. making a whole lot based on my terrible driving here. I am more in the running though. Guess there's that. Ooh, okay. Oh, I just spun out by using my brakes. Well, that's a thing. So yeah, difficulty not making a whole lot of difference. Not making all that much difference. I had the vibration on, and I am getting a little bit of vibration here and there through the controller, but not that much. But I am getting it when it matters. Like I'm getting it when, you know, the tires are slipping and stuff, which is good. That's just cheating. Total cheating. AI is cheating. Out the race a little bit. Our engine's smoking a bit. Smoke them if you got them. Alright, so yeah, that didn't make a whole lot of difference for me, but obviously I'm having lots of struggles with the braking and stuff. It's not behaving the way that I would expect it to with a controller. Like it's just not for some reason. I just can't get used to it. It's like got this kind of weird thing. I wonder if that's like, I mean, it's entirely possible it's just me, which is, you know, certainly a valid concern and just me and my own brain. I'm also wondering if maybe they've tested a lot with wheels, and whatever tweaks they've done for the wheels are not working for just a regular Xbox controller. So I don't know. And I mean, there were some tweakable things, but it looked like they were all for wheels in the control here. I mean, is this force feedback? Yeah. Suspension force. I mean, I guess this is general force feedback, so this might do something with the controller. I don't know. But if it's at like 70%, I'm not really feeling 70%. It's feeling a lot more like 10%, honestly. And then you've got these other settings that are specific to that wheel. So I don't know. I don't know if it's just kind of that. If it's just more geared towards people using wheels, and that's why the controller doesn't feel that great, or what? Or, you know, I haven't even tried. Like, they have key bindings and stuff, right? So theoretically, I could try it with the keyboard. I mean, you know what? Let's just for kicks and giggles. Let's see if the keyboard control is better. We'll do this. Maybe this is like one of those rare cases where they got the keyboard control inputs really right. I mean, it's not terrible yet. What's my control? That's downshift. What is my nitrous? Oh, alt. Okay. Base is my brake. I mean, it's working better than I would expect. It's working better than most games would work if you use it on the keyboard. So I don't hate it. Put it that way. Like it does feel responsive. I'm able to kind of like tap the left. I'm using the arrow key, by the way. I'm using the arrow keys. I think you can use WASD. It looked like that was working too. So if you're left-handed, you probably want to use those. But I'm using the arrow keys to run. I have the up arrow key down as the gas. The down arrow key actually does work as a brake, but also spacebar works as a brake. Alt is your nitrous. And even though I'm tapping the left and right from time to time, I am also holding it down, and it's like working okay when you hold it down. It's doing exactly what the controller would do if I was moving the stick. So kudos, they've obviously tested it with the keyboard because it's actually working out okay. You know? Which is already 3 steps ahead of most games. As we cause an accident. That accident notwithstanding, I was in actually pretty good position there. That should show you that it's actually keyboard controls are actually pretty solid. Yeah, you know, I'll say that for them. The keyboard controls are pretty solid, and not only are they solid, but not a single point during that did my controller vibrate on the desk. So it's like they got that, they nailed that down too, where it's like, okay, you're not on the controller anymore, let's not vibrate the controller like a lot of games do. They'll just keep vibrating it even though you're not using it. So kudos, they've done their homework with that. I think that's actually really I mean that's a hard thing to nail down, is to get like keyboard controls to work and also make sure that you're not still vibrating the controller and all that stuff. So when you switch over and have that be seamless. So that's not something to sneeze at. That's a really good quality of life thing they got there. And hey, you know what? If you've been looking for a racer that you can actually race with the keyboard, I mean this definitely is high up there, where you know the controls are actually pretty good. I think though, I mean it still suffers from the, you know, you're not, there's no grip to the ground. It feels like you're driving on ice a lot of times. So I don't know, that part is kind of but I mean everything else about it is competent. I wouldn't say it's blowing my skirt off or anything like that, but it's definitely competent at what it's doing. And you know, it's one of those things where you could probably have this. Is kind of like this seems like one of those sort of maybe lunch break games, right? And you're just like, I just want to just pop in something real fast for half an hour or whatever, and just play this. Or if you've got friends over and something you want to do like a 2-player game, like this looks like it would be a lot of fun for that. But other than that, it's it's a niche of a niche, I would say. Honestly, you gotta like racing games, and you gotta be in the mood to just have something that's fairly simple, but could be at least something to pass the time for a little bit. So yeah, no, I'd say it's pretty good. I'd say it's pretty good all around, my friends. So this has been First Racer. It is by Perfect Games, and it is scheduled for some sort of release in December. Whether that's a full release or an early access, I'm not sure. And right now it's available as a free demo during the Steam NextFest demo week. You can go download it for yourself and take a look at it and see if I'm just totally full of crap when it comes to like my complaints about the controls and stuff. So that's always, always by all means keep me honest on that. And as always, I will leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time. All right, my friends. So that is that, and I think we're going to wrap it up for tonight. Normally I would stop at 11:30. I think I'm going to wrap it up a little bit early because I need some rest, definitely. And I definitely need even more rest, given the shots in the arm I've gotten. So I want to make sure I'm good to go for work and everything. But yeah, this is good. This is good. So we've got a couple more in the books here. I think definitely tomorrow, assuming I'm well enough to do anything tomorrow. We'll see. I am going to tackle Manor Lords, and we'll see how much that grabs me, if it does or doesn't. And then we got a bunch of other things. We got the Zoria Age of Shattering, which I feel like, didn't I cover this at some point? I feel like I covered this at some point. I'll have to look it up and see if I did. This has been on my... It's not on my wish list, but it's been like something I've been keeping an eye on. And I don't remember... Was this like a Kickstarter thing I backed? I don't even remember at this point. But it's definitely something that I want to take a look at. And this is more tactical RPG, whereas we had action-ish RPG stuff going there earlier. And From Space is a multiplayer thing, so I don't know how that's going to work out. Airship Kingdoms Adrift is something I really want to take a look at. I think it might be something I'd like. And then we've got, I think this Protocol is a card? Yeah, that's a card game. And what was the other one? Scars Above, I think, is a shooter. It's an exploration game. Yeah, I couldn't quite figure out exactly what this was. I think it's a walking simulator-esque thing, but it also has some shooting and stuff, so I guess it's not really walking simulator, it's more like action adventure like they have there. So it'll be interesting to look at that. Oh yeah, we got another racing thing, Stunt Fest. I wanted to take a look at this too. And then that's the protocol we looked at. Extinction if I can use my words. Extinction Eclipse is an RTS. I'll see. Maybe we can get to this. I'd like to get to it because it's been ages since I've done any kind of RTS, but the reason this one jumped out at me is it kind of looked a little bit like, is it this one, I think? It looked a little bit like Star Trek Armada. Yeah, it kind of has like a Star Trek Armada feel to it. Which is is a game I really enjoyed as a kid, so we'll see. I don't know. RTSs are a hard sell for me, especially a 4X RTS is really hard sell. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I can get to that. Maybe I'll do that off stream or something. I don't know. I know there's way too many things here for on stream. I can say that much. Flowstone Saga. What was this one? Oh yeah. This is kind of like Puzzle Quest almost. It's sort of. It's like it's an RPG with different combat mechanics. It looks like a Tetris-like combat mechanics, which is interesting. So I wanted to kind of take a look at it because it's interesting from that perspective. Which is kind of like the Match 3 stuff, like Puzzle Quest and like Puzzle Pirates and stuff like that. So I kind of want to give that a peek see as well. I mean, that's something I can probably jump into for. It looks like the type of game that will tell you everything that it's got, show you everything that it has going for it within like a half an hour. So it might be a good one to sort of jump into real fast and get in and out of. And in Plasma, this one I'm not sure. This one I might do like off camera. I feel like this is one that I need to like play a little bit and then record, because this is a visual programming thing, so sandboxy thing, and those can be really hit or miss, you know, from what I've seen. So we'll see, and then I'll keep looking for more, if any more pop out at me. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it there tonight, and I am gonna make sure that I drink a lot of water here, and then try to hit the old bed, and hopefully tomorrow I won't be a absolute mess. The last time I had booster shot, it knocked me out for a day, knocked me for a loop for a day. I'm hoping that's not going to be the case this time around. I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to function tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see if that's really the case or not. It hasn't hit me yet. That's a good sign, but then again, it's only been a couple hours. So we'll see how this goes. But anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you. And I hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you, bye.
Who are you and how did you get in here?
I'm the locksmith. And I'm the locksmith.